All right, a Celtics big win and a Red Sox big loss. Let's do it. Celtics grind out a huge win in Game 5 and advance to the Eastern Conference Finals on Wednesday night. And really impressive, overall. The game kind of went the way I thought it would go, down to the wire, close late. Look, and I know the future is bright in Philly with Simmons and Embiid and Fultz, but this is a problem for Philadelphia. I mean, you couldn't beat the Celtics, and their two best players, who aren't that old, weren't even playing. Maybe Markelle Fultz turns into Chris Paul or Russell Westbrook, but I don't know how you're going to get past the Celtics going forward. And Brett Brown acknowledged that after the game. You need help. Are you going to get LeBron in Philly? I doubt it. This series was big in both a micro and a macro sense. By the way, I am so impressed with Jason Tatum, willing to take the offense and put it on his shoulders, totally willing to drive to the basket and attack, absolutely unfazed by the physicality that playoff basketball presents. And then he says this on the court right after the game when asked by a reporter how the Celtics plan on slowing down LeBron James in the Eastern Conference Finals. Quote, this is my first year. I don't know. I don't have the answer to that. We're going to get back to practice and try to figure it out. That guy is a stud in the making and maybe already a stud. So now the Celtics get the Cavs. The one thing I will say, don't let Tristan Thompson dominate you. Thompson has been a thorn in the side of the Celtics. You got to contain his motor. LeBron is going to get his. Don't let Thompson have big games. All right, well, the Celtics were winning last night. The Red Sox were losing in New York again. They were winning in the 8th inning, and then Craig Kimbrell came in. First and third, one out. Tough spot, top of the lineup, but then he gives up a 2-run triple to Brett Gardner, and then a 2-run home run to Aaron Judge. Now, this is starting to annoy me. Craig Kimbrell, if he wants to be considered an elite closer, and many people think he has that kind of capability, needs to be able to pitch in the 8th inning effectively. Look at some of the all-time closers. Mo Rivera. In the 8th inning, you could count on him. Look what Aroldis Chapman did for the Cubs a few years ago in the World Series. The 8th inning is a problem for the Red Sox, and they have to find a way to address it. Then there's the David Price situation. In fact, we did get some clarity. Manager Alex Cora told Dale and Keefe on WEEI on Wednesday that Price has a mild case of carpal tunnel syndrome. There's been speculation that this condition was caused by excessive video game playing. I mean, here's a tip. When you suck in the playoffs and people consider you just in general unlikable, don't get injured playing video games. Now, we don't know if that's the case. Price reportedly plays a game called Fortnite a lot. He told the AP a while back, quote, it's just kind of taken over. But that's okay. That's okay, because I have a solution if you're Alex Cora. You bring Price into your office, you sit him down, you say, hey, I heard you play some video games. Oh yeah, Fortnite? Hey, listen, can I get in on that? And then what you do if you're Cora, you go, you sit down and you play the game with Price. Then you intentionally lose, and then you just flip out. Oh, dang it! I hate this game! Then if you're Alex Cora, the system's broken, and you can ban playing video games from the clubhouse because you're so mad you suck so bad. Former Patriots defensive coordinator Matt Patricia was in the news on Thursday. A Detroit newspaper dug up a report saying that Patricia was indicted but not charged for a crime back in 1996. Patricia and another RPI football player, while on spring break in Texas, reportedly burst into the hotel room of a woman and sexually assaulted her. The woman initially complained to police, but then didn't want to go to trial. As a result, Patricia never got to tell his side of the story in a court of law. He maintains that he was falsely accused. This is a tough situation. It happened 22 years ago. The woman didn't want to take it to court. I mean, unless new details emerge, I don't think 2 decades later it should inhibit Matt Patricia's ability to get a job as an NFL head coach, or any job for that matter. Drew Bledsoe was back in Boston attending the Celtics game on Wednesday night. He was actually there supporting his friend Terry Rozier. Since the Eric Bledsoe situation during the Bucks series, the two have kind of become BFFs. After the game, the guys on TNT were talking about it. Here's what Shaq had to say.
You don't know who Drew Bledsoe is?
No, never heard of him.
He was a great quarterback in the NFL.
Oh, he was?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, Ernie, I gotta say something about that. He started?
You gotta be joking.
Yeah, he was great. Oh,
he was great.
I'm a Cowboys guy. I don't know them people.
Drew Bledsoe played quarterback and started a lot of games for the Cowboys between 2005 and 2006. Now, it's one thing for Shaq not to know who Bledsoe is, but Ichiro, baseball star, Seattle Mariners legend, reportedly got a text from a quarterback wanting to know about his stretching routine. He wanted some advice and help. Ichiro got the text in 2017 while at spring training, told one of the guys in the clubhouse that worked for the Mariners about the text. The guy in the clubhouse asked who the quarterback was. Ichiro responded with, quote, some guy named Tom Brady. Who the is Tom Brady? If you don't know who Tom Brady is, I can't help you. And real quick, a happy 19-year anniversary to this.
Omar with 2 home runs on the night. Drives this one deep to left field. Well hit. Going. A grand slam home run.
2 grand slams, 10 RBIs in 1 game for Nomar Garciaparra against the Seattle Mariners, May 10th, 1999. All right, take your pick. Which Patriots throwback jersey is better? The red 1980s Pat Patriot one or the blue Flying Elvis one from the Bill Parcells era? Look, the answer to this question is the red 1980s Pat Patriot jersey with the blue and white stripes. But I will say, it is unacceptable that in 18 years, I have not once seen Tom Brady play an NFL football game in the Pat Patriot, Bill Parcells era blues. I want to see it. Robert Kraft, make it happen. Find a way. Get it done. I want to see Brady and this generation of Patriots players play a game in those jerseys. All right, last one. Take your pick. Better Adam Sandler movie, Billy Madison or Happy Gilmore? Both great movies, both very funny. The women in both movies very attractive. The answer though is Happy Gilmore. Love the way that the rowdy, rough-riding hockey player is trying to play golf, taking a whiz all over the etiquette of golf. There is no movie that I regret not owning more than Happy Gilmore. All right, let's do the lock of the day. Yankees going for their 18th win in their last 19 games, and I think they will get it tonight. The big right-handed bats, Judge and Stanton going up against Erod. I think the Yankees complete the sweep and get it done once again and extend their lead in the AL East. See you tomorrow.
Well, as you know, I'm not on Snapface and all that, so I don't really get those.